This is going to be our improving the air squat complex. It's just going to be working on things other than just basic squatting, some squat therapy pieces to eventually build range of motion in the squat and also just improve your air squat. Greg Glassman described it as difficulty describes need. Your inability to squat or air squat perfectly should directly be the time you spend on it. So this is one thing people can do before class to warm up or just after class to build better positioning for the squat. First thing is going to be 10 air squats with a 5-second pause at the bottom. So basically people will just start it off, relatively cold, hold down at the bottom, maintain a little bit of tension, rock back and forth, a good 5-second pause at the bottom, come back up. So 10 air squats with a 5-second pause at the bottom being 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Next thing is going to be 10 alternating pigeon stretches with a 5-second pause on each side. So pigeon stretch being the one we drop down on the side, keep the hips over it. So you'll go 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. Just kind of quickly hop to the other side. 1 1000, 2 1000, 3 1000, 4 1000, 5 1000. A total of 10 of those. Takes a bit of time, and we do want it to be relatively quick and just kind of dynamically moving in and out of those positions, building that range in the hip. Then we'll go into 10 light goblet squats with a 5-second pause in the bottom. The goblet squat being kettlebell. You can flip this over, hold it here. You can hold it on here as a goblet. You can hold it this way. It's basically just in front of the chest. If you're out in your squatting position, get down to the bottom, maintain tension so there's no relaxing down here. Hold this position under tension, fighting for an upright chest, stand, and then 10 of those with a 5-second hold in the bottom. That'll get pretty spicy. Make sure people are choosing the appropriate weight for that. Then what we'll move on to is 1 minute each side of some sort of hip distraction band work. The one I'm going to suggest is basically a wall or a couch stretch where you go up against the wall and put it up there, but you'll distract away, put the band nice up in the hip. Ideally, this is going to be up behind you. You can just hold it here, and you're going to tuck the hip under while allowing the band to distract back that direction. So 1 minute one side, 1 minute the other. This is my makeshift pull. Obviously, don't make a bunch of setups like this. Just use your pull-up rig or whatever else you got in the gym. Next one will be 10 light kettlebell lateral lunges. I don't have a very light kettlebell. This is the lightest thing that I have right now, but a lateral lunge just being hold it in front, same way you'd hold a goblet squat. Lunge out to the side, drop the hips down, hold here for a couple seconds, and then come back up. A couple seconds being 5 seconds, then go to the other side. With that, make sure that the points of performance of a normal squat stay the same, so your weight stays in your heel, knee tracks over the toe, still looks like a good squat. You might have to vary this up for people. It's going to be a hard movement for people to hold 5 seconds on each side. Choose the appropriate weight for that. And lastly, you'll finish it off with 10 just controlled, focused air squats. Basically the same as we started it up with, without the bouncing around in the bottom. You'll just get out to a good squatting stance and focus on brace, squat down, good, keeping the hands nice and high, chest up as best we can, holding that good position, and then standing back up. So 10 just more focused than a normal just, hey, we're squatting, squat. That is our squatting complex, something people can do beforehand, like I said, or afterwards. It's just something to help improve the basic air squat.